Trump-Xi Jinping meeting begins in Busan, South Korea, viewers. Chinese media has come out to say that the Trump-Xi Jinping meeting is underway at this given point. So it's a very crucial meeting that we are discussing about the speculations over what takes over what on that discussion table as we speak. The meeting, let us tell you viewers, has already begun. That is the breaking news we are bringing to you at this very point in the bulletin. Geeta, please continue.
Well, that's right. Visuals are in. We saw the convoy of the Chinese president come in, and now Chinese media is reporting. Remember, visuals are always a little delayed, but the meeting has begun on dot. It's about 2 minutes ahead of time, actually. That the leadership has already met and the meeting begins. It is going to be crucial. The nuclear test coming at the heels of this meeting certainly is messaging. When Donald Trump landed in South Korea, North Korea tested a cruise missile too. Again, that's messaging. And the fact that Donald Trump only recently has come out and put out a statement that if countries and I quote him here, because of other countries' testing programs, I have instructed Department of War to start testing our nuclear weapons on an equal basis. So you also have a response, a reaction coming in from the United States of America. This is certainly upping the ante when it comes to nuclear, not war, but brinksmanship, so to say, between China, America, and China in the region. But I do agree that yes, Russia could be discussed in the room in terms of Donald Trump talking about how he wants peace, and he's been working towards peace in many areas and between many countries, including Russia and Ukraine, and therefore the influence that China holds, it could help in ensuring that Russia stops the aggression. But that's only part of the conversation, not going into the room very well understanding and knowing what China is there for and what China will or will not do. And in that, Russia certainly, or asking Russia to do things that's not in Russia's interest, will not go down well, because remember, the news that comes out of the room also is important, where it shouldn't be seen like America asked China, and China accepted influencing Russia in this war. That certainly is not something that will go down well with Kremlin. And therefore, I suppose if the way the conversation and the way the meeting is being managed, if we look at that, yes, they'll be coming out with very specifics over here. The teams on both sides, American as also the Chinese teams, met on the sidelines of the ASEAN summit in Malaysia, and they had started working towards a leadership level meeting. Remember, the problems that China and America have today are way greater. We've never seen a dip in ties, although we have. But in recent times, in the manner in which we're seeing them today. And so, yes, it does require leadership level intervention, which is what is happening right now. This meeting is not about whether the two leaders are really going to come out and put ink to paper on a trade deal. That is still some way off. How far away, we really do not know, because they're really working towards an early deal where at least America's immediate problems to do with rare earths is resolved. But that conversation will be had today, and that decision on whether if China should squeeze America in on rare earths is something that we'll hear of maybe after this meeting as well. These are important areas, but yes, this is a show of strength, telling the other that do not forget our defense capability. Also that nobody has the bandwidth and the strength to stretch as much. China has its own plans on Taiwan. Taiwan certainly is a conversation that will be had between the leaders, or between at least the two countries and delegations. It's a constant. And China has plans about Taiwan. They're going to start implementing those plans sooner than later, as they did with Hong Kong. They're not going to wait. With Taiwan, there was no timeline of 2047. Here, Taiwan considers it a sovereign state,
Right.
and China certainly considers it a part of China, mainland China. So we'll have to wait and see how that pans out, because South China Sea, the Taiwan Strait, is really important in the security structure of the Indo-Pacific. And for America, a very important part of its not just security, but also its data and semiconductor chip industry.
Right.
That's an important conversation to be had as well.
Right.